Hello, good evening, and welcome. You've just entered the arena. I'm Michael Coren, and I sat yesterday watching television with a mixture of incredulity and anger as a police inspector stood in front of a camera and explained the evils of domestic violence. He was discussing, of course, the Shafia case and the murder of 4 innocent women, some of them mere girls, by their Muslim father, their Muslim mother, and their Muslim brother. Now, this had nothing to do with, said nothing about domestic violence, but everything about honour killings. I then watched a local Kingston Islamic cleric explain how this mass murder was not about Islam and how, quote, people of other faiths commit such crimes. Well, do they? Well, there have been some isolated cases within the Sikh community, but the only religion that produces such slaughters in countries throughout the Middle East, Africa, Asia, Europe, North America is Islam. Yes, of course, the vast majority of Muslims would never kill or harm their children. But what does Islam actually say about the place of women within the family, the community, and greater society? A woman is property within the Muslim faith, first of her father and then of her husband. Now, often these fathers and husbands are loving and kind, but not always. And when they are not, they are empowered by Quranic teaching and by Muslim tradition to act in a horribly barbaric and oppressive manner. Look, let's be candid here, all right? There are Jewish people who think their children dead if they marry out of Judaism. Now, this is rare these days, but even when it occurs, there's never any violence and certainly not death, but an ostracizing and isolation. The same might occur with Jehovah's Witnesses, and there can be division and pain when a Hindu or Christian young person goes astray or even marries a non-Christian or non-Hindu. But nothing like an honor killing. This is a product of the gender power imbalance intrinsic to Islam, just as was the polygamous marriage that was the context for this family. 2 wives in this case, more in many marriages in our major cities. They're hidden from the non-Muslim public, but known and often celebrated inside the Islamic community. Look, for God's sake, when are we going to grasp the nettled truth and ask genuine questions? What happens if a Muslim converts to another religion? Will they be safe? Will they be tolerated? What happens if a Muslim is attracted to someone of the same gender? Forget gay marriage, that's a viable debate to have. But ask if a Muslim will be allowed freedom and safety if they are homosexual. What if a Muslim marries a Christian or a Jew? What if they critique the Quran? What? This is not Little Mosque on the Prairie, my friends. This is not cozy fantasy, but difficult reality. You will hear and read myriad comments and articles in the next few days splashing around in relativism and obfuscation. You'll hear comments about all religions, all people, Islamophobia, racism. Put it aside. You know the truth, and you know that police, politicians, consensus journalists, mainstream commentators, they're running scared. Well, not here, not now, not ever. 4 dead women are crying out from the grave for the truth to be screamed from the top of the houses and from the top of the mosque.